Lemoentyd In Die Laeveld is a handcrafted shaving soap from the South African artisan company BunduBeard. The name translates from Afrikaans to orange season in the Laeveld, referring to the citrus growing region of northeastern South Africa, where oranges, mandarins, and grapefruits are abundant during the winter harvest. The soap evokes the nostalgia of spending time on family farms in the region. This is a bright, citrus-forward fragrance with a distinctively South African character. Rather than smelling like candy or orange soda, it is described as smelling much closer to walking through a citrus orchard during harvest. This soap is known to produce a lather very quickly. It creates a dense, creamy lather with excellent slickness. It has good residual slickness, allowing for multiple passes. It offers a slight cooling sensation from the peppermint and is especially enjoyable during warm weather. Unlike many artisan tallow soaps, Lemoentyd In Die Laeveld is a glycerin-based shaving soap. The base includes virgin coconut oil, glycerin, sodium stearate, propylene glycol, urea, skin conditioning ingredients, and essential oils for fragrance rather than synthetic fragrance oils. The label artwork depicts roadside fruit vendors commonly seen throughout the Laeveld selling citrus and handmade goods. It reinforces the soap's nostalgic inspiration and connection to rural South African life. This soap has been very well received by wet shavers for its fast loading lather, excellent shave performance, strong, authentic citrus scents, refreshing feel, particularly during the summertime, and its long-lasting, stable lather. If you enjoy scents such as fresh oranges, mandarin, citrus groves, herbal green notes, and classic Mediterranean-style citrus fragrances, then Lemoentyd In Die Laeveld is likely to be an excellent choice for you. It offers a natural citrus profile with herbal complexity rather than a simple, sweet orange scent. And this is what I'm going to be shaving with, so stay tuned. Lemoentyd In Die Laeveld by BunduBeard Shaving Soap Company. This is a South African company. This soap right here, this is a citrus-forward scent. It's a lemon scent. Very, very interesting soap here. I wasn't really sure what to think of it when I first opened it up and put my nose on it. Of course, you shouldn't judge a soap by the puck, right? When you open it up and you put your nose on it. But I got it. It was really spicy. I didn't know what to think of it. The best way I can explain it is saying, well, so we get used to certain tastes, certain scents, certain ingredients in our food here in America, right? And then you go overseas and you go taste something overseas and it's just completely different, completely foreign, of course, to what you're used to. And that's the same thing I got from this soap. I put my nose on it and I was like, whoa, it is a citrus scent, but I'm not really sure about it. It's just so different. It's very citrusy with the lime, or with the lemon, I'm sorry. It's very spicy. It has some peppermint in the background. It's very strong. It's just so totally different from anything that any artisan is doing here in America. It's just so odd, and I didn't know what to think of it. And as I kept smelling it, I kept acclimating to it, and now I put my nose on it and I'm like, this shit smells fantastic, man. This is really, really good smelling stuff. I didn't know at first, but now I know. When I talked to Chris, the Lather Yeti, who actually gave me this soap, he said that it's like a Sterling, but on steroids, just a step above the Sterling shave soaps. So I'm really excited to use it. Before we jump right into it, I do want to say that I did switch up some of the things that I'm going to be using for this shave. As far as what you've seen on the thumbnail, yeah, I changed a few things, like the aftershave splash, which I found an aftershave splash, which I think will match even better, because this is a lemon forward scent on this soap. Lemoentyd In Die Laeveld. So Lemoentyd In Die Laeveld directly translates to lemon season in the Laeveld. And Laeveld means like a flat lying grassy area or a flat field area. And in this case, it's a flat field area where they're growing and harvesting lemons and all kinds of different citruses out in South Africa. But take a minute and look at that artwork. That artwork is really, really cool, man. I'm really excited to get into this. So let's keep going. I'm going to go with the OG Clubman Aftershave Splash for this shave because this is a lemon forward also. It's very citrusy. I just feel like it'll match very well. And the brush I'm going to be using today is this beautiful, beautiful Abominable Creations. This is a custom job that Chris, the Lathered Yeti, did for me. It was my idea from a vintage shave brush. And Chris ended up putting his own touches on it, like the black right here has sparkly in it. Not sure if it's coming up on camera, but there's sparkles inside of there. Very, very beautiful. The coin here is a custom tribal Yeti coin. Not sure if you guys can see that. I'll put a picture up on the screen for you guys so you can see that really, really cool coin there. And it does have his synthetic fan knot on here. Abominable Synthetic, I believe it's called. Avalanche Synthetic, one of those. But this brush here is an homage to this vintage brush right here. This is the vintage brush with a bore knot from Bodhi, and this is the one that Chris made. So this is a homage to the vintage brush, and I think he did a fantastic job. It's a beautiful, beautiful brush. I'm really excited to build a lather with this guy. I've got my Shave Nation Allen block I'm going to be using, and I've got my witch hazel also. The razor I'm going to be going with today is a vintage shovel head. This is a true shovel head because it actually pivots in the front here. You open it up and it pivots in the front, not in the back. So this is a true shovel head. These were produced in the early 1900s. I've got a gym blade over here that I'm going to put in it. So let's see if I can get it without cutting myself here. Here's my gym blade here. Not sure if you guys can see gym on it, but I'm going to take this guy and I'm going to load him up inside of this razor here. There's a couple of little tabs here that it actually slides under. So I'm going to slide it underneath those tabs. And then it has other tabs down here that it locks in. So that's what it looks like. It slides in that underneath that tab, and it underneath those two tabs in the corners right there also. So it looks like it's in there fine. Let me take a look at it. Oh, I guess it doesn't slide underneath, but those tabs hold it in place. So I'm going to lock it in. We'll take a look at it and see if it's lined up. It looks like it's lined up really well. These allegedly are really rough, really aggressive shaves. These shovel heads. Don't know, never used one before. I've always used the really common Ever-Ready 1912s. So hopefully this is an aggressive razor. I really dig me an aggressive razor. I'm going to take my brush here. I'm going to dip it in the water. I'm not going to soak it. It's a synthetic. I'm going to get all that water squeezed out of it. And then I'm going to take the soap here. The soap is a flat pour. Very, very beautiful. So I'm going to take it and I'm just going to load it up really good. And I'm going to load it till I feel like it's loaded good enough. All right, I think that's loaded up pretty good there. I didn't mention earlier, but this BunduBeard Shaving Soap Company, they have tallow-based and they have vegan-based soaps also. So no pre-shave. I'm going to get my face wet. Then we're going to get this soap on our face. This is a very, very sturdy synthetic. It's not as soft as I thought it was going to be. It's very, very sturdy. Got strong backbone. So what a tool we have here. This is going to work out really, really good. So I'm just going to get this painted on my face and let's go over this soap a little bit. This soap is described as the fragrance blends sweet citrus fruitiness with cooling mint and herbal bitterness, creating a bright, refreshing, and slightly medicinal profile. Yeah, I would agree with that. Very medicinal, I would say. Very medicinal. It actually takes you a minute. It took me a minute to get used to it. I'm going to get some more water on it right here. Just one pump should do right there, and we'll just keep painting this water into this soap. So it's designed to feel like a sensory trip back to the sun-drenched fruit markets of the Laeveld, balancing sweetness, freshness, and earthy herbal notes. So let's look at the scent notes of this guy. The primary notes are fruity and sweet, with the first note being orange, then nectarine, cinnamon, peppermint, rosemary, bitter and herbal accents, wild thyme, eucalyptus, wormwood, and South African wild thyme. So let's take a closer look at these scent notes while I build this lather up. The orange scent note brings a dominant bright citrus top note. The nectarine is there for a sweet, juicy, and slightly floral citrus. And cinnamon with its warm, sweet spice that adds depth. Peppermint is there to provide a fresh, cooling, and slightly sharp note to the aroma. Rosemary is in there because of its herbal green and slightly balsamic notes and herbal accents. To add complexity and a skin break sensation, the formula includes wild thyme with its earthy and slightly medicinal aroma, eucalyptus for its fresh, camphorous, and cleansing feel. Wormwood brings its bitter, herbal, and slightly medicinal properties to the formula, and South African thyme, adding a distinctive local character. So I'm able to work this lather a little bit as we go over those scent notes. This brush here is very, very dense. The synthetic knot in this brush, super, super dense. This is a perfect tool. You can do almost anything you want with this tool. You can use the tips to make it very, very soft, or you can use the backbone. And this synthetic knot right here is just spectacular. Let's continue to look at these scent notes here because I'm not getting the cinnamon at all here. I get the lime big time. And I have to admit that I did think this scent profile was a little weird. Like I said, when I first opened up the tub, I was like, whoa, that's very, very different. Had to keep putting my nose on it because I thought it was good, but I wasn't sure because it's just so completely different than anything I'd ever used or ever smelt. And it's so good. Like right now, all of the scent notes are still there. They're all the same. The weirdness is kind of just dissipating, and the beautiful scents of this soap are really, really starting to stand out. And it's just getting better and better as far as the scent goes. I could definitely tell that this is a vegan base here. I'm not saying anything bad about it, but it definitely does not feel like a tallow. Well, because it's not. This one I can absolutely tell. I can feel like, yep, this is definitely a vegan soap here. It's a very hard soap too. I really had to work this brush in that tub to get it loaded up. And this is a serious knot here. I've got quite a bit of soap already. I can't spread it as easily as I usually do because this knot is so dense. I'm actually just using this brush trying to spread it, and I'm actually picking it up off of my face. But we're gonna keep working it. So the rosemary is very, very beautiful in this scent here. The nectarine is very faint, but it's there, and it just adds just the slightest hint of nectarine just to balance out the lemon and make it super beautiful. Very, very interesting, very smart, very talented person, whoever put this together. Yeah, they knew exactly what they were building here. Very good. I do smell the eucalyptus. Maybe the eucalyptus also is what's giving it its camphorous and medicinal. I don't know if eucalyptus smells medicinal, but I'm blaming it on the eucalyptus anyway, you know. And the wormwood definitely is there with its herbal take. Absolutely, definitely there. So look at the brush here and see if you can see how shiny that is. Very luxurious. I got plenty on my face here, but I'm going to add one more pump here because this soap is a little different and I don't want to drown it, which I don't think I can. I'm not used to this base. I'm going to add one pump there. I'm going to work it. We're going to see what it tells us. So the South African thyme, maybe that's what's giving it its spiciness. I've never smelled South African thyme, but it does have this spice to it, like this. I wouldn't say it's like it's an herbal spice, not I don't know how to explain it. It's like an herbal spice, and it's really good. I'm not explaining it very well. It doesn't even sound appealing the way I'm saying it, but I'm telling you guys, it smells beautiful. It's different. It's so nice. You know, I'm so weird too. I'm such a stickler for stuff that's different. I like sticking with the same things. I know something that I like and I stick to it, and I'm gonna do 2 pumps. And this gives me the opportunity to try something different. And like I said, I had to acclimate to it a little bit, but man, this is so nice, so good. And I have a feeling that we are right there where this stuff is going to start to blow up. Oh yeah, it is. Look at that. There we go. Have to turn my brush so it doesn't spill. Now it's starting to blow up here. Building some clouds here. Yeah, there's a lot of soap here. Definitely have the bitter and herbal accents in this, that for sure. But bitter doesn't mean bad, especially in this case. In this case, bitter is working so well, man. And it is super shiny. I don't know if the camera's picking up how shiny this lather is on my face. You could see the shine right here. It's just beautiful. There's the brush here. There is so much soap here. This is a big knot right here. It's a 26 millimeter knot that's in this brush. Just the density of it and how it splays out, this fan knot, how it splays out. Let's check them peaks. Oh yeah, that's perfectly hydrated. So I'm gonna stop right there. Let's get some on my mustache area before I forget. And I would say we are ready. One more time. We'll look at this lather one more time. Look at that. See if we can get the sheen on that. Beautiful, beautiful lather. Nice. I really dig this stuff. This stuff is turning out to be fantastic stuff so far. Let's see the residual on it and let's see how good it goes. So this has no knurling on it. It's actually super smooth, super shiny, super beautiful. So I've got it on this shovel head. We're going to see how it goes with this guy here. So I'm going to dip my razor in the water just to get it lubricated. Let's see what it does. Lots of blade feel there. Oh, that cleaned me up really well. That feels really good there. Let's keep going here. Beautiful lather. It's dripping. Oh man, I dripped it in my sink. Now there's all kinds of whiskers in my sink. That's my rinse sink. I got a little basin here where I rinse my razor. I'm not doing that again. So I would confirm that this razor is an aggressive razor. It does have quite a bit of blade feel, positive blade feel on it. Let's feel. Whoa, super, super smooth, man. Yeah, this is an aggressive razor. That cleaned me up like nothing. And I have over a week's worth of growth here, so. Oh yeah, beautiful. All right, that's the first pass there. I'm gonna get a little bit of water on my face here, and then we'll get some soap on my face. Oh, don't want to spill that. Don't want to waste any of it. So much soap here. So I would say that as I was shaving and getting to the end of the first pass, the dominant scents of this soap are absolutely the lemon and the mandarin, and it smells so good. I still got a little bit of the herbal, I'm sorry, a little bit of the spiciness and a lot of the earthy herbal scent there. But I would say the lemon and the mandarin are the dominant guys here. It's very, very nice. My face feels very, very smooth. I didn't rinse off to see where I was at on that first pass. By experience alone, I can tell that I am super, super smooth. I think maybe I need to get used to it. I think maybe it's super, super aggressive. My face feels like that razor was super aggressive, but we'll find out when I get the Allen block on it. So got soap on my face, got the razor here. I'm gonna dip it in the water. Yeah, let's not do across the grain. Let's do against the grain here. That's it for the pass against the grain. Let's rinse off real quick, see where we're at here. Whoa, I'm completely BBS. I don't need any touch up anywhere. Whoa, this is wild. This is one of the best shaves. One of the smoothest shaves I've ever gotten. And I noticed when I was on my mustache area here, because it cleaned up my mustache area so efficiently. Like, it didn't take much at all. It was cleaning it up. And I was like, am I really getting that smooth that quick? Super, super aggressive, super efficient. I've never used one of them shovel heads before, but the rumors are right. That is a very, very efficient blade. Very aggressive. It does have a lot of blade feel to it. I think you do have to be careful with it. It's definitely not a beginner razor. Yeah, be careful with it because it will bite you. I can feel a little bit here, and I haven't even gotten the Allen block on me yet. Like I said, because I'm not experienced with it. That's my first time using it. But yeah, super aggressive. I'm gonna rinse off really good here, and then we'll come back with the Allen block. All right, I'm rinsed off pretty good there. I'm gonna take my Allen block, get it dipped in the water here, and we're gonna go over my face. Oh, I got a lot of stinging right there. That is absolutely lighting me up right there. And right here where I thought too, a lot of sting there. That's right, I don't care. Yeah, I got some right here too. So yeah, that is an aggressive razor, man. Very, very efficient. But if you could see, I have no nicks anywhere. It was a really good razor. I didn't get no nicks anywhere. I got quite a bit of sting right here too. But I think if I keep using it, you know, the more I use it, the more familiar I'll get with it, the healthier shaves I'll get with it. I won't be taking so much skin off. What a hell of a razor, man. That thing was awesome. And that soap is super, super strong. I could still smell the mandarin and the lemon and the herbal scents. It's super, super strong. On a scale of 1 to 10, as far as how potent that is, I would say it's probably around a 7. A 7 is a good number because usually once you rinse off, you can get a faint smell of it. I still smell that soap really, really strong, like my face is still lathered up here. So it is really, really potent soap, and it smells spectacular. The scent notes didn't change too much. They just got more pronounced, I guess, especially the mandarin, the lime, and the herbal, you know. Yeah, it's a beautiful smelling soap. I'm really glad that, thank you, Chris. I'm really glad that you sent it to me. This is a beautiful, beautiful soap. So I'm going to rinse this Allen block off real quick. All right, I'm back with my witch hazel here. I'm going to get some of this witch hazel on my hand, get it on my face here. Witch hazel, great stuff. You shouldn't shave without it. If you could find aftershave products with witch hazel in them, I would go grab them. Adopted Acre Soap Company, the Cajun Blade, look at their formulas. They always have witch hazel inside of their formulas. All right, I got the aftershave splash here. This Club Empanade is, yeah, very citrus heavy, very powdery. It's a classic barbershop scent, really powdery. I'm gonna get some of this on my hand there as I spill it all over the place. You guys know me, I love that burn. The more, the better. If you guys don't like the burn, I would not recommend this. This gives you a really good burn. It's not nothing severe, but it'll wake you up, that's for sure. So, and oh man, that lemon is just, oh, that's just great stuff. Great stuff. A lot of guys don't like it because they say that it's a little synthetic for them, but I grew up with it. All the elders in the home use that, and Brute and all the other cheap shit you can get at Walmart. So anyway, guys, that is my take on this Lemoentyd In Die Laeveld by BunduBeard Shaving Soap Company. This is really good stuff, man. I was really impressed with this stuff. I've never even heard of this soap before. All I did was I just threw the information in ChatGPT. I was like, tell me a little bit about this soap here. And the information that it gave me, that's all I know about it. And what Chris told me, that it was like Sterling, just a little step above Sterling Soap Company. But that's all I know about it. So I really wanted to use it. I didn't want to get too much information in my mind and then build an idea around this soap that wasn't fair, or, you know, just be influenced by certain information. I just wanted to know a little bit about it, and then I wanted to use it for you guys and give you guys my take. And I think it's great soap, spectacular soap. I've got another one, which is a tallow-based soap that I'll be using next. And again, thank you, Chris, the Lathered Yeti. If I didn't mention, it was Chris Smith from the Lathered Yeti that gave me that soap. And this guy here, this shovel head razor right here, I can't remember how much I paid for it. To be honest with you, I think I paid $20 for it. And I was thinking when I paid $20 for it, I was like, come on, lady, that's kind of steep, you know, that's a little much. A lot of these Ever-Readies go for about $13 on eBay, you know. $20 is steep, but she wouldn't budge. So I was like, all right, man, I don't have a shovel head, so I'll give you the $20 for it. And I gave her the $20, and I'll tell you what, it's worth way more than $20. I got razors that are anywhere from $60 to $130 that don't shave this good. This gave me such a great BBS shave. I don't remember when I was this smooth and when I felt this clean. I'm gonna go out there, and every time I go out there when I'm done with the shave, my wife, she feels my face, she's gonna freak out. She's gonna be surprised on this one. This one left me super, super smooth. I used a great soap, used a great razor. This was a great shave, man. So anyway, if you guys are interested in BunduBeard Shave Soap Company, if you're interested in their soaps, I would absolutely recommend grabbing them. They're really good. I would have never known about them if the Lathered Yeti wouldn't have sent them to me. So I'm really appreciative about that. Go check out the Lathered Yeti. He's got great content. Old boy definitely knows how to build a lather, that's for sure. And yeah, he's got great software reviews, hardware reviews. He's just got a great channel all the way around. Go give him a like and a subscribe. Check him out. And he's turning brushes now, and he does a lot of lives. This one right here. And I'll be showcasing all of his brushes here. I thought I was going to do an unboxing, but I was like, no, those are for me. I'll show them during my videos. But this is a beautiful brush. The camera and the lighting in here are not doing it justice, man. Anyway, guys, that's my shave for today. I hope you guys liked it. I'll catch you guys on the next one. You guys take care of yourselves. God bless.